Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय assembled devotees की जय Hare Krishna please accept my humble obeisances all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in Padma Puranam. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the order of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas, fruitive activity Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's call. Let us move on to our next part of the session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. Before that, may I know who all joined this morning?
हरे कृष्ण विनीता गंधर्विका माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीति दासी फ्रॉम शार्लोट हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Priti Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every single day, giving your session. Welcome to the call.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvindaksh Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Arvindaksha Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining and giving your session every day. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, my humble obeisances to you and all assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Param Bhavani Shama Devi Dasi from Baltimore, Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Param Bhavani Shama Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your session. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam. I offer my obeisances to all assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Ayan Shah from West Bengal.
Hare Krishna and Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining always and doing your services so sincerely. Welcome to the call, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharita Mataji, all glories to Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumar Devidasi from Radha.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and blessing us, all of us, with your sweet association. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharita.
Please go ahead, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to all the assembled devotees. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Shushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and chanting so nicely. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharita, Pranam, Lakshmi, humble obeisances of Krishna Prabhupada, all goes to all the devotees of Shama Bhakti Sangha, and all goes to all the Guru Maharajas. Please accept my humble obeisances. So, thanks for allowing me to join your group. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Sukaka Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining every day, giving your association. Welcome to the call.
Thank you
Hare
much.
Krishna, Vinita Gandharika Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Shama Gauri Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shama Gauri Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining, and all glories to your wonderful services. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead. Anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Radha, Pramod, Prabhuji joined already. Okay. Okay. Then I will start the recording. Akshardas Prabhuji, are you speaking? I could not hear. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for joining and giving your association. Even though you're traveling, you're joining. Welcome, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So we'll start the recording here as Prabhuji there already. Record to the cloud. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Radha Pramod Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 8th chapter, 46 to 47 verses. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I request Ayan Prabhuji for the brief introduction.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavat Pranam, I offer my obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Here is a very brief introduction for our dear speaker. His guest Radha Pramod Das. Prabhuji came to Krishna consciousness in 2001, and Prabhuji got initiated in 2006 by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Prabhuji completed Bhakti Vedanta Vidyapita from BVRC. Prabhuji renders many services like managing a preaching center in Hyderabad, training and educating corporate youth. Prabhuji gives daily sessions on Asta TV and other local channels. Prabhuji also conducts online Bhagavatam sessions for many devotee groups around India. There is a very brief introduction for our dear speaker. Over to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pramod Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for coming on the call after a long time. I know you were in the yatra. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. And Prabhuji gives wonderful Telugu classes too. Thank you, Prabhuji. Over to you. Hare Krishna.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8, Text 46 and 47. This is a chapter entitled Lord Nrsimha slays the king of the demons. Sri Vidyadhararvacha Vidya Pratagdharayanuradham Nisheda Ajo Balaviradipta Sayena Sankhe Pur Pashuvadhitastan Maya Nrsimha Pranitasmanityam. The inhabitants of Vidyadhar Loka prayed, our acquired power to appear and disappear in various ways, according to varieties of meditation, was banned by that foolish Hiranyakashipu because of his pride in his superior bodily strength and his ability to conquer others. Now, the Supreme Personality of Godhead has killed him just as if the demon was an animal. And to that supreme pastime form of Lord Nrsimhadev, we eternally offer our respectful obeisances. Text 47. Srinaga uvacha yena papena ratnani stri ratnani hitanina tadvakshapatani nasam dattanandanamostute. The inhabitants of Nagaloka said, the most sinful Hiranyakashipu took away all the jewels on our hoods and all our beautiful wives. Now, since his chest has been pierced by your nails, you are the source of all pleasure to our wives. Thus, we together offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Purport. No one is peaceful if his wealth and wife are forcibly taken away. All the inhabitants of Nagaloka, which is situated below the earthly planetary system, were in great anxiety because their wealth had been stolen and their wife kidnapped by Hiranyakashipu. Now, Hiranyakashipu having been killed, their wealth and wives were returned and their wives felt satisfied. The inhabitants of various lokas or planets offered their respectful obeisances unto the Lord because they were relieved by the death of Hiranyakashipu. Disturbances similar to those created by Hiranyakashipu are now taking place all over the world because of demoniac governments. As stated in the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the men of the governments of Kali Yuga will be no better than rogues and plunderers. Thus, the populace will be harassed on one side by scarcity of food and on other by heavy taxation by the government. In other words, the people in most parts of the world in this age are harassed by ruling principles of Hiranyakashipu. Omajnanatimirandasya jnananjanashalakaya चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामीति नामिनि नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा. I thank for giving this opportunity to speak on this Bhagavatam, glorifying Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a very interesting section, chapter of Bhagavatam, where Lord Narasimhadev, he has slain Hiranyakashipu. After that, all of them, here we see a big list. And one thing we understand that we'll know that how many varieties of living entity they stay. Not only just humans. We see there are Vidyadharas, Nagas, Kinnaras, Kimpushas, these, that. So many varieties of living entities are there. And everybody has their unique way of enjoying this world. Why there are so many varieties of living entities? So many varieties of living entities prove that there are so many varieties of ways of enjoying. If we go ahead of different, so the planets of Siddhaloka, and before this Pitralokas, and before this we have saintly people. This is Rishis and Indra. So everybody, there are after Indra, this Rishis, and further we go, and we'll see that the people of Pitraloka, they are enjoying the offerings, and Siddhaloka, they are enjoying 8 kind of mystic powers. Vidyadhar Lokas, they are enjoying the ability to the power to disappear in various ways, to varieties of meditation, and they are having this. And for Nagalokas, they have 2 enjoyments. One is they have beautiful jewels and beautiful wives. And then we have next, Manu is praying, and then down comes Prajapatyas, and then there's Gandharvas. So everybody, first thing we understand from this chapter, what we understand is there are so many varieties of living entities and they have their uniqueness. Uniqueness is they are enjoying in a different way. And we also try to enjoy, but we cannot enjoy in that perfection. But they can enjoy that perfection. Say, now when it comes to Nagaloka, their way of enjoying is very different compared to what we enjoy. And based on the desire, we get that position. We should be careful, that's why. Like say, people who are so much into jewelries and women, they want to have nice jewelries and they're into women, then obviously they will get next birth in, if they have done sufficient pious activities, they'll get birth in Nagaloka. And if somebody is more interested in siddhis and all, he will be born in the Siddhaloka. And his music and dance, Gandharva Loka. Like that. Then there is Vidyadhar Loka. You want to appear, disappear, go there, here. Now, based on this, why this so many varieties there? Because so many varieties of way of enjoying is there. That's why. And we are doing it in a very tiny way, but if we are intensely want to do, then this is the way to do it. Like Lord is not envious. He is giving living entities their opportunity to enjoy in this world. And in a different way, they are given opportunity to enjoy. They want to sing and enjoy and dance. He said, okay, Gandharas, you sing. Then you Vidyadharas, they sing nicely. Gandharvas, they dance and sing. And these are nice facilities. Like people are now interested, especially people are now interested in so much of music, not the classical, but whatever. and all the reality shows, they dance, they sing, and millions of people watch songs and dances. Then if they're so much meditating, then you want to enjoy it in a perfection, then better is Gandharva Loka. Go there and enjoy. Dance and music. The reality shows are always happening there. No need of reality show. In reality only they happen. In front of you only, or one of the person will be dancing. And the person who is entering, they also dancing. So this is the places like that. Now this chapter we can get. Oh, Bhagavatam is not just one aspect. We can learn many things also. So this is one of the things we can know. So many people are there, and by their prayers we know what is their requirement. If you see Indra's prayer, what is his requirement? What is the Prajapati's requirement? So everybody has their requirement. So Rishis, they have their requirement. So Indra is telling, you are deliverer and protector. Our share of sacrifice are actually been recovered from this given by you. So what is he interested in? Share of sacrifice. And now then there are rishis. What rishis want? They want to perform austerities and penance, but it is by the austerity that you created the material world, and they want this austerity almost stopped with the activities of demon. So they want to perform austerities and penance so that they can achieve power. But Hiranyakashipu said, no way, you cannot do anything. I am the boss here. And Pitrus, what they want? So what I am telling is, they want to the Shraddha ceremony offering because they can continue enjoying Pitraloka like that. And Siddhas, they want all this perfection, eightfold perfection. So everybody is asking certain things. Now in the end, when Prahlad is asked, it is very interesting. So he says, my dear Lord, I don't need anything. No, I just want to, I am not a businessman. I just want you. So this is to tell the difference between a devotee and the demigods. This is also a very good chapter. They are not asking for devotion. They are not asking, my dear Lord, thank you very much, you came. Swamin Kritatosmi Varam Nayache. My dear Lord, we got your darshan. We don't need anything from you. Demigods are not saying this. All these people are not saying this. They want something from the Lord. That's why they are not pure devotees. But whereas Lord comes in front of devotee, when Prahlad is asked, we see the prayers of Prahlad. He says, my dear Lord, I don't need anything. If at all you want to give something, okay, you deliver this, my father. It's even though he tortured him so much, Prahlad is not envious of Hiranyakashipu. He thought, let him be delivered. This is the point of a devotee. They are not much into. Very important, bhakti is possible only for the Supreme Lord, not for the demigods. It is not any demigod, we cannot do bhakti. Bhakti means there should be love. Love is possible only for Krishna. No other form, no other demigods. It is all selfishness. They themselves are very selfish. So what we can get from them? They want to enjoy in this material world. You ask their help to enjoy in this material world. So what is the point? We don't want anything in this. We just want to serve the Lord. Now the point here is, we will now try to come to this some what happens. I will just write for you. I'll just go to so the first thing is when a living entity is completely satisfied. So how because previously there is devotion for the Lord, then there is satisfaction. So this is actually the most important, because there is no satisfaction. That is the reason we are creating no satisfaction. We are creating all these modern gadgets. So this is actually because there is heart is empty. That is what is modern, why we need. So previously, all these demigods and all, they also heart is empty because no love, and because of which they need all material desires. So this is what is the problem. Now for us also in modern society, now if you see, we are inventing more and more and more and more new things. Now people think we are making advancement. That is not actually true. We are making material advancement, but why it is happening is, previously if you see the olden times, people were living in a joint family and they were getting so much love from the family. And because they have love, so they don't need anything much external things. Even though they have to stay in one house, so many people are staying, still they are very happy. Not many facilities. They are to, everybody has their assigned duty of bringing water from the well, cooking, this, that, cleaning, but still everybody is satisfied. Now what happened is in 1980s and all, there was people that time, 1980s, 99, the plastic was invented, cars were produced. So in 1970s and all, so people were told that you will have car for everyone, and plastic is coming. Things will be very, very cheap. Everything will be made by plastic. Life will be so easy. You will be completely relaxed. You are completely free and you can enjoy. And now if you see, compared to what I was in the school time and compared to the children now, poor children, they run so much now. From 4 years only they are running for schools and tuitions, this, that. I was thinking when I was small, life was quite peaceful. But now more and more we are making advancement, more and more people are running. There is no peace only. We are inventing so many things for peace. Unfortunately, we don't get only that. And why we are so many inventions are coming? There is a lack of love. Previously, at least in the demigods and all, they have material desires, but at least they know, okay. But now it is becoming more and more difficult, and people are becoming more and more lonely. More lonely means you need more gadgets to fill that gap. That is what is happening. And now we'll come to a few more points I just want to share in this. And here, first thing is that this modern civilization, people have no ego. Therefore, they get drunk. They are lost. They do not know who they are, even in material sense of world also. They do not understand who am I. And again, this is, and to develop a spiritual ego is much more difficult for them. Even material ego also they don't have. People are drunk and then they just lie down in their couch and then they're drinking. They don't know what to do. This is very unfortunate situation of modern times. No ego and so many problems. And now they are nicely exploited also. That part will come, which Prabhupada is explained the purport. But I just wanted to tell this point that why so many living entities are there, because there are so many desires for living entities. That's why so many forms. And if you see what type of enjoyment they want based on the prayers what they are doing, right? Second thing I was telling is now we are also having so many desires because what is the root? Because we lack love, the devotion part. If you have devotion, we don't ask anything from the Lord. Like when Lord is asking Prahlad, what do you want? He said, no, I don't want. Yes, Prahlad, what do you want? No, I don't. Because once we get the Lord want to give something to the devotees. And devotee says, but I don't need anything. Lord says, but take something. Do you want liberation? The dhiyamanam na grananti, he says, vinamat sevanam jana. No, I don't want sarupya, salokya, sashti. Lord is telling to Durasmuni, Are my devotees, na, they don't want even liberation. All these 4 types of liberation also they don't want. They just want to serve me. And I become so much obliged to them that I stay in their heart as a debtor. That's what I do. So here, this is the problem with the demigods. They're just asking for something material. We should not ask for the Lord material. We may have some material desires. We can pray to the Lord, my dear Lord. I think I also want to have a BMW car in front of my house standing. But if you feel it is not needed, na, either you remove the desire or you give me the car. We can ask like that. Either you remove the desire from your heart for a BMW car or whatever Mercedes, or you give me the car or remove the desire. So if you think it is not good for my spiritual life, at least remove the desire from there. But I have a desire. So like that. So for a devotee, he is very clear. See, now the point here, Lord is a person. And Lord he want to reciprocate. If you treat him as a person and want to develop a relation with him, he is more than happy. He want to have a relationship. And these people here, they want to have only business. They don't want to keep any relationship. So first thing we should learn is Lord is a person. To the degree we treat him as a person, to the degree he will nicely reciprocate. So they are seeing the Lord, but they are going for something material only. We have to, there are some devotees in Vrindavan, they so nicely serve the Lord. They deal with him as a person. Say, yes, this is a person and I wanted to deal him as a person. They want to reciprocate him with as a person. So that's how they there. So this is actually what we have to develop at the end of life, and we have to deal with him. That I don't want. I want you and relationship. That is actually love. We want to develop, and so many such great personalities are there who are reciprocating with the Lord out of love, and we also have to work in that direction only. Otherwise, we are wasting our time. If every day we are not trying to develop our relation with Lord, it's a waste of time. All these demigods, they are praying all these things and wasting their time. We should not waste our time. Chanting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is such a wonderful process. People read Bhagavatam, they cannot understand Bhagavatam. Only people who are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can understand Bhagavatam. All these things, they are going to all these demigods or even other sampradayas also. They also have so many mixed processes. Pure process, only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord is a person. Try to understand. We have to deal him with as a person, and he wanted to respond as a person. And he don't like people asking something material. He can give something more. And if you have Lord, our heart is satisfied, then we don't need anything in this world. Nothing is needed for us. We just need Lord only and service to him. Because we love him so much, when we serve, you are happy in service only. This is the very nearest example is a child and a mother. When the child is very small, what mother want to do is serve the child. And she is very happy serving the child. And she don't need anything in return from the child, mother. Similarly, for us, we just need the Lord. Lord is so nice. We just want to serve him out of love. And that's all. So all these demigods' desires and all should not impress us. Oh, Lord can do this, Lord can do this. But we don't want anything. We just want Lord and his service. And another thing is when we pray to him in that way, that, oh Lord, he's giving that opportunity every day morning and he's reciprocating also. And this is how much we are trying to do. He is ready to reciprocate with our prayers. We should deal him in the person, give him something please him, render service, chant for him, and he's happy, we are happy. So now we'll come to the purport. This is about the chapter I discussed. Now we'll see the purport. So here purport, Prabhupada explained, no one is peaceful if his wealth and wife are forcibly taken. All the inhabitants of Nagaloka, which is situated below the earthly planetary system, were in great anxiety because their wealth had been stolen and their wife kidnapped by Hiranyakashipu. Now Hiranyakashipu, when he became powerful, he wanted to enjoy everything of everyone. Best of everything he wanted to enjoy. This is a problem. So modern dictators and all, they are not very powerful people. They are powerful, but not like Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu having been killed, their wealth, so he has captured. So now he is killed. So their wealth, wife are returned, and their wives felt satisfied. Prabhupada writes. The inhabitants of various lokas or planets offered their respectful obeisance unto Lord because they were relieved by the death of Hiranyakashipu. Disturbance similar to those created by Hiranyakashipu are now taking place all over the world because of demoniac governments. There's so many millions of people who are killed because of the dictators, because of Hitler, Mao, and Napoleon, Stalin, and there are so many in Africa, here, there, and then there was Langra Taimur, and then there was Muhammad Gauri, Ghazni, or whatever. So many such tyrant dictators were there who killed not just in hundreds, they killed in millions. Millions were killed. And now also every day thousands of people are killed because of somewhere here, there, some people are getting killed because of wars. We are seeing now also in the world there are some wars going on. And this is because of the politicians, political people. They are harassed by all these things. And I don't want to go into detail on giving how things are happening, because it does not make any sense for us. Prabhupada is giving this much information is sufficient. And see, there are two things to inspire to practice bhakti. One is the fear of existence in the material world. That is only for Vaidhi bhakti. But if you want to practice Raganuga bhakti, then this is not the motivation. I like person Krishna, just I want to do it. So naturally we should feel some attraction for Krishna. That's how we should come to a stage where we naturally feel, why I want to go for Mangalarti? Not that it is good and people appreciate. No. I just want Krishna. I want to see Krishna and I like Krishna. So that is the stage we should come. So, but this is also helpful to one level for us to come. Practice is same only in Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, Ragana sadhana bhakti, but the motivation is different. This is one the motivation. And so much harassment is also there for the people. Nowadays, all the inflation is increasing. It is because they want to, all these multinational companies, they want to make everything globalized. Means they want everything should be available everywhere. And they want some place to produce something, another place to produce something, they exchange, do business, make money. But unfortunately, what happens? We don't need so much. We are forced to feel the need and then we become enslaved. Now, I can be happy with whatever grows in this area, some vegetables, fruits, grains. I can be happy with whatever is growing in this area. But now what is happening is, now because I see so many advertisements, I want to eat what is growing in America. I want to eat what is growing in Europe. And then now to get it, it is very expensive. So what should I do? I work very hard. And that's how people, and they feel that, oh, I want to eat pizza also. For pizza, you don't get all the ingredients for pizza in India. You have to export only because you cannot grow some of the things which we put in the topping in pizza. No, but I want to eat. Why I want to eat? I can eat paratha and chapati, na? Why I want to eat pizza only? Because I see the advertisement, I see other people eating, then I get a desire, and I am caught. Now, if I make a money of say 60,000-70,000 salary, then you want to go to a big restaurant and eat, then the bill is also very big, because I see the advertisement that I should be in a big hotel and eating. So in that way, we are captured. So now, by what is modern civilization? There is very important thing that what happens here is, if we want to enjoy here, and if you are enjoying, so the purpose of life is to satisfy one's own senses, then we will be completely caught up. So the slavery takes place when we act. And when we act only to achieve, the goal of all our action is our own pleasure, we'll turn into slavery. Please try to understand this point. If the goal of our action is our own pleasure, sooner or later, we will this will turn into slavery. And sometimes much faster than we want. And this is actually what is trained in this modern education. They are told that work for your own pleasure. And if you work for your own pleasure, you are enslaved. There, people are in slavery. Like now, people they think like, no, I have my mobile. Now, if there is no Wi-Fi for 1 week, people are really panicked. They say, my God, how can I stay without Wi-Fi for 1 week, without data for 1 week? That means what? If you understand the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is trying to explain, no? There are 3 things. That is, 7th chapter is basically relationships. Relation between Prakriti, Purusha and Jiva. So Prakriti is there, Purusha is there, Jiva is there. Now, all this, say, whatever modern dictators and all what we are hearing here, this is actually the punishment that the living entities are getting. They are the agents of their own karma only. The populace will be harassed on one side by the scarcity of food, on other by heavy taxation by the government. So, in other words, the people in most parts of the world in this age are harassed by ruling principles of Hiranyakashipu. Why it is happening? This is their own karma manifesting like that. It is nobody's fault. It is their own fault. I am born in Kali Yuga in this place and suffering this government, whatever rules by the government and whatever the policies, is my own karma manifesting like that. So how it happens? Prakriti is directly under control of Purusha, Lord. But Prakriti, we have little bit opportunity to control. But when we enter into Prakriti, it immediately captures us. And that's how we are all captured. Like we take this mobile. It looks like, wow, I am able to control. So we control the mobile for 1 week. After 1 week, mobile starts controlling us. This is our material nature. Like a boy, he thinks, okay, I will have a girlfriend. No, she will give me pleasure. And then for 1 week, the boy controls the girl. And after that, rest of the life, the girl controls the boy or whatever. So the point is what? When you go to the material nature captures. And then finish. And then all these things are actually the manifestation of their own karma. That is all these dictators. That is called collective karma of a living entities. But this is one part of it. It's not. This is how the people are captured in this world. And another thing is there are wrong principles also that comes. They think this world is governed by linear time. So especially modern materialism, they arose from the linear time. They say that the people who are in the past, they are not very advanced. Now we are very advanced, so we are supposed to enjoy in this world. We are enjoying better way than them. It's not like that. It's bhutva bhutva prali. So there are so many wrong theories which are making us caught up in this world and suffer in various ways. And nowadays tax are increasing so much, and so much taxations. And not only that, there is really some scarcity in food in some places of the world. And we are the prices are so high for many parts of the world. After Corona, many countries are suffering this. The prices are so high, and they are not able to. Actually, another problem here is whatever they are getting, it is sufficient for basic needs. But because they have so many extra requirements, that's why that causes so much suffering. If here in India, government provides for very poor people, they give quite a good amount of rice, sugar, and wheat for the family to survive. And with that, they can survive also. That means for food, there is no scarcity. And government is ready to provide them house. They are giving them some cylinder. Now, what happens is, like one of the devotee was sharing that they were in some dham, and then some beggars, some people are coming to. They say, "Okay, we'll feed you. Come." They said, "Arey, everybody is coming and feeding us, but we need money. Don't feed us." Now the government of India banned giving money to the beggars. They say you can give them food. No, don't give money. But people want money. Why? Because they see so many advertisements. They have so many other requirements. That's why there is scarcity. That's why there is. They feel they are lacking something. Now I have some facilities, but I am not satisfied with it. Now I want to have a big car only. Small car won't do for me. So then I feel scarcity. Like one of my relatives was telling, he just recently purchased a house and asked how much. It is at 1.5 cr, 1.5 crore. Now I asked, do you have so much money? He said, no, I took a loan. I said, but for how many years? He says 20 years. So now for 20 years, he'll be continuously paying. He don't need it. He said, I don't need, but somehow all my people, friends, everybody is taking, so I'll have to take. Now he's just unnecessarily caught in that cycle. He could have taken something simple, but he went for a big one. Now it is not a big one also. 4 crores also you don't get a good one here. I feel in villages they live in a little more luxurious way. They have a big garden in the front. They have open space, and here you have to stay in an apartment. So it's and in village you get in a cheaper price, but you want to stay in the city. Why people want to stay in city? Because there are so many entertainment industries here. So that's the reason. So the point of suffering is like that. So anyway, it's all people's karma. But if you want to be free from it, the formula is very simple. So we'll come to our formula again. We need love for Krishna. So apart from that, anything else is a punishment. And that's how it is happening. Treat Lord as a person and develop relationship. So if you develop relation with the Lord, treat him as a person, heart is satisfied. So then we don't need much things. See, as our age is growing, after 40 years, focus on developing relation with Krishna. Just by age of, because we don't have much time after this. We should focus on holy name, concentrate on holy name, meditate on holy name. So this is the only thing we can do after this age. We should not waste our time. If you start planning to settle after making so much arrangements, taking big loans and making so many other arrangements after 40, we are taking big chance. We'll not be able to focus on holy name. We'll waste our time because after this, my body will not cooperate after some time. The better is now focus on the holy name and try to develop a relation with a person called Krishna, and then other things will automatically happen. He will take care. We will not worry about it. No need of any material desires and all these things. This is all waste of time. No matter how much we try to do it, actually we should be really afraid if normal otherwise. After 40 also, if we are trying to do something material, we should be scared. Why am I wasting my time? Human life is so valuable. Why should I waste in getting some things which are anyway going to go? Try to acquire some things which will stay with us. So, this is a very special person, Krishna. And Vrindavan is a special place. We all want to be in Vrindavan. We all want to develop relation with him and serve him. And it's actually not how much big we are. It is how much relation we have with Krishna. Some people in Vrindavan, they do some simple services. Very simple service. But they are so happy with that service. They don't have much money, not very good facility to stay. Simple service for the Lord. Heart is completely satisfied. So much love they have. This is actually what we want. We don't need all this modern. And some people, they don't want to leave Vrindavan because they say Yamuna is there and Radha, Shyam Sundar and Krishna Balram. That's how we should develop attraction. And all these things, Prabhupada arranged for this only. All the, we have to hear Bhagavatam and everything to develop this love. Whole Bhagavatam is talking about that one love only. Whole Bhagavatam is talking about Srimati Radharani only. First shloka till last is only glorification of Srimati Radha. How it is? Because Bhagavatam is a poem. It's a poem, you don't tell anything direct. It's a indirect way of explaining something. Say now, if I want to tell that this boy, this girl, the two lovers are feeling separation from each other. Now this is directly statement, but poet don't tell like that. What poet will tell if they want to say there is separation between girl and boy? So like they are feeling separation. So then the poet, how he will tell? The moonlight is touching the skin and it is burning the skin. The breeze of the summer is no, the breeze that is flowing, it is actually piercing the ears. And then you say, Array, how the moon rays is burning? It is not sun to burn. How the sound of the breeze is so soothing. And then the river flow, and no, it's like it is making fun of me when the rivers are flowing, the birds are chirping or whatever. So now when he's explaining all these things, what he's telling, the mood of that person. The mood is that he's really feeling sad of separation. So here, same thing, that Bhagavatam is glorifying Srimad Radharani. Atra sarga visargasya sthanam poshnamutaya manvantarishanankar nirodha bhuktinashri. It is glorifying Srimad Radharani, but it's trying in a poetic way. It's indirectly. So this is how the whole Bhagavatam is. So all these chapters, everywhere, it is indicating that love of Brajavasis. It's indicating the love of Gopis. That means indicating the love of Radharani. Like we give the example of Mehendi. Now we keep this Mehendi. It's green color. But we know Mehendi has red inside. Once you apply and remove, it becomes red. Similarly, whole Bhagavatam has glorification of Radha. That is love. That's actually what we all need. We all need that love for Krishna. We should feel that something I want to have a person, Krishna, and then all other relations in this little world, slowly, all the attachment is that they will slowly evaporate, which anyway we don't need. Fortunately, we need relation with Krishna. So this is how it happens. And so Krishna is so nice person, he's having all good qualities, he's very humble. And by hearing about him from Bhagavatam, slowly we hear. And by hearing all these things, we say, where in Prahlad prayers, Prahlad story, Radharani is there? It's an indication of Radharani only, because any love, any devotion is from Radharani only. Like we give the example of altar. In the altar, we have so many lights which are focusing on the deity. So other topics of Bhagavatam are actually glorifying the 10th topic. Dashamasya Visuddhana Navana Mihalakshmi. It's a glorification of Srimad Radha. So that's how it is. So we want to come out of all this material attachment which the demigods are having, who are praying for something material, but we don't need all these things. We need Krishna. Fortunately, actually, even demigods want to take birth in earthly planet, because here the opportunity to perform devotion is there, not for them. For them, the facilities are so high, they cannot concentrate on. We can concentrate. So we are in a more advantageous. Even Brahma and other demigods, they also pray. And Brahma also prays. Earth is the best place. Of all the planets in the universe, Earth is a blessed place for bhakti. All the demigods in 50th canto also we have read that same thing. Demigods are praying. So the point is, here we have very nice opportunity and very right time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time, and we have nice process. So we'll try to focus on the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So in that way, we are achieving perfection. And very simple process, but of course, so many distractions are there. We all get distracted because there are so many facilities. That's right. So the advantage is just by chanting, we can understand the form of Lord, we can understand the qualities of Lord, we can understand the Leelas of the Nama, Rupa, Gunala, everything is manifested just by chanting. So that is the advantage. And so many things are revealed to us. So this is what I am trying to meditate. So all these things are for meditation only. When we hear others are praying, we should say, oh, I don't need it. We don't need. We want Krishna. I may not able to do that much intensely, but in terms of, it should be very clear for us. We don't need anything other than Krishna and relation with Krishna. We want to serve him, and we want to one day end up in Vrindavan. So, and that's how Prabhupada wanted. He said, Prabhupada, what is most pleasing to you? He said, if you love Krishna, I'll be most happy. So Prabhupada wants that we all love Krishna. And he also want to do it. And this is very much possible because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was not possible in other sampradayas and other things. It is not so easy. Here we have a special privilege because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. They have given some special facilities for us. So, okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. We'll end.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a beautiful class, making us understand how important is love for Krishna rather than love for other things, which is going to make us more frustrated. The more advancement is, the more frustration. And understanding that Krishna is a person, the way we react respond to Krishna, serve Krishna. That way the Krishna also shows us love. So that's so beautifully explained, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. How after the age of 40, the only thing is like we have to more concentrately render our service to the holy name and rather running behind the future and job works, so much of other things in the material world. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very, very grateful to you, and we are grateful to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for giving such an easy way to reach him. Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, if there are any questions, please raise hand. I could see Radha Jyoti Mataji already raised hand. Radha Jyoti Mataji, you can go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Thank you for allowing me to ask question. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you mentioned a few points. My question is, you mentioned about the material people and you mentioned that their heart is empty. I just needed some explanation more to understand it, Prabhu.
Anybody like Sachin Maharaj says that our heart should be filled with Krishna. You remove Krishna, it is hollow, and no matter how much you fill it, it will never get filled. And for materialistic people, it is much more difficult. That's the reason they are always trying to purchase so many things, do so many things. Why they need movies, why they need gadgets, or why they need all this food and all. Everything is for one reason, because they want to satisfy the heart. What is happening now? Their mind is getting satisfied, but not the heart, because heart needs Krishna. No matter, like they want to go and see different places, and they're seeing like I went to Chardham and so many people came, but most of them are interested in sightseeing only. They're not interested in Lord and praying there and understanding the sacredness of the place and trying to develop any relation. They're just in sightseeing, taking photos, and just 5-10 minutes, and that's all. Then they want to go to some other place, take a photo, and that means they're completely dry. It is not possible. So why they want to go to and eat different places? They want to satisfy, but heart is not getting satisfied because it is not Krishna, na? But if you take prasadam, then not only the mind, the heart is also satisfied. So like say if I take some food, if it is not prasadam, it may be very tasty, then it will satisfy the mind. But if it is prasadam, it's not only mind, heart is also satisfied. So when people are taking so much food, the fast foods in the software, so then what happens? Then it's actually satisfying their tongue, but because heart is not satisfied, na, that's why they keep on eating. Whole day they eat, but still they're still unhappy only. So that is the point. So heart is satisfied when things are connected to Krishna, because the soul needs Krishna. So when we do kirtan, you have so many music. People go for so many. We have clubs here and disco clubs and whatever. People go and dance for 5-6 hours, but still they are unhappy. But you go to temple, dance in kirtan for half an hour, you are completely satisfied, because anything first Krishna enjoys and then we enjoy, na? We are satisfied. We directly enjoy without giving to Krishna, it won't satisfy the heart. So that is how it is. So relationships also in the house and all. We have to see everybody in connection to Krishna. Let Krishna enjoy first, because he is Purusha, na? We are Jiva. But we are taking his position, we are trying to enjoy, then it won't work. Let him enjoy, I will assist him in his enjoyment, and that by assisting him, I can be happy. It's like that. Clear, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. And so is it our consciousness when we are in material world and we are trying to enjoy will remain at the same level, though we enjoy to the highest? Like if we endeavor so much and if we enjoy going here and there and doing all this stuff, which is completely nonsense, but then there is no change in the consciousness, isn't it?
Consciousness will remain the same level. We don't grow in consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, the degree of consciousness evolves, na, to the degree we can enjoy. say if very fine consciousness is there, they will enjoy very high fine quality of music, fine quality of art, literature. Now somebody is very gross, and if you go to some very gross people in some labor and somebody, and you give him some fine music or some fine food, for him, like I like in villages you give some nice 5-6 varieties of food, they taste it, because they're sometimes they have different taste. They'll put chutney in everything, mix everything with chutney and eat, because they say there is no sufficient spice. There are so many varieties of food, all have different tastes, but they don't like it. They will take some nice amount of mirchi chutney, mix everything and eat. That means they are very gross. So you need to be refined, and the highest refined person is who is completely Krishna conscious. So he can enjoy the highest. So more we develop in consciousness, more we can enjoy. The highest development of consciousness is Krishna consciousness. So he can enjoy the highest. That means he is a devotee. So the consciousness should be more and more. That's why in previous ages, people's consciousness was very good. Now it is little more gross. Now to enjoy classical music, Bharatanatyam, it is difficult for people. They say it's boring. They need something rock and then some very modern. So their consciousness level is different. The taste is changed. Yes.
And Prabhuji, you mentioned that the one who drinks doesn't have ego. He doesn't. How that is possible? Because one who is completely feeling insignificant or having depressed condition.
No, not like that. The ego means here what I meant is, of course, that's a different topic, but I'll just tell. What happens, you need to have a strong ego to do some activity. Like if I'm identifying as I'm a politician, I work very hard to maintain my position as a politician. So now people who are working very hard, they have some strong ego. They're in mode of passion. But the people in ignorance, they don't have any proper identity. They don't know what to do. They drink and sleep. They're very lazy. The people who they do some work little bit, make money, drink and sleep. And again next day they go, they make some money, again drink and sleep. They don't have any ego because they don't know what to do in life. For them I am mentioning. And there are some people who are very rich and they are doing something and they also drink. That's a different. But I'm talking about a person who is an addict for drinking. So such type of people I'm addressing.
And Prabhuji, you mentioned about we have to follow Mahaprabhu. So could you please pinpoint the points? What exactly you mean by how about the following? What principles we should follow about Mahaprabhu?
Because in other sampradayas, the stress is not given on chanting the holy name. They don't tell that holy name is not different from the Lord. So this is Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu also tells we should regularly read Bhagavatam and try to understand Bhagavatam in a very scientific way. Third is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells associate with devotees. Stay in the dham. We should regularly go to dham and visit and stay there for some time. And then we should also worship the deity. So these are some things, and apart from that, we have other taking shelter of spiritual master, which Rupa Goswami gave 64 items. These are very, very important, which are not there in any other sampradaya. And the way we understand Bhagavatam, no other sampradaya understands it. So this is a speciality what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. So by doing it, we develop a very great feeling for Krishna. We get that attraction for Krishna. And that's what is the purpose of life.
That nectar of devotion, the 64 points you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Thank you,
64
Prabhuji.
items.
Eternally grateful to you, Prabhuji. Thank you for answering
Hare
all the questions. Hare Krishna.
We have more raised hands. Kaka Krishna Prabhu, please go ahead.
Thank you, Vinita Gade Mataji. Thank you, Radha Pramod Prabhu, Danda Pranam Prabhu. Prabhu, the point which you told for Mataji, the people who are in the mode of ignorance, they have got no ego in the sense, they are actually like animalistic. They want to make money, drink and sleep. So they are ahar nidar going like an animal only. They just want to make money and sleep and drink. So they are coming below the human level. Prabhu, I just want to ask you one more thing, Prabhu. So you told we have to get so much attached to Krishna. See, while hearing Katha, we are getting inside so much happiness, understanding. But the moment we chant, that is not coming. There's so much of enthusiasm and we feel, yeah, we should be good like that. But while chanting, it's going on counting and finishing. That Kaite, Shuite, Buchite, Utite, Mahaprabhu has told us that every time I feel like chanting. So how to raise that? In the Bhagavad Katha, it's nice, hearing, reading. Like when you do Kirtan, dancing, it's good. But when you're chanting, even in group chanting also, it is not having this. How to get the taste of chanting? Please
We
tell
have
something.
to stay. We have to stay in a very temple for some like Mayapur, Vrindavan Dham, or any place where so many devotees are very powerfully chanting. When you stay for some days there, immediately, at least yearly, few times we should go stay in Mayapur, chant in the temple hall of Mayapur, chant in the temple of all Vrindavan or Prabhupada quarters in Vrindavan, where devotees are very sincerely chanting. They are the places where we should sit and work on the quality of our chanting. And we should not go with any other work, only for chanting, we should go there. And more we should visit, and slowly we get that strong desire to chant, and then it will be helpful in other places also.
I will go to Dham, Mayapur.
Yeah, we have to go. You have to stay in Dham for some times, and that it works. It will improve. For me also, it worked many times. And whenever I feel little dull, I feel quality is not working, I immediately say, okay, let us go sit there. And 1 week you stay, morning program you attend, and then chant. Immediately you can see a drastic change in the quality of chanting. And because that is only the purpose. Whatever money we are making, whatever money we are saving is to go and chant only. That's all.
Or I'll come and stay with you. I'll come to Hyderabad and spend 1 week with you. Get massive.
We'll together go to Vrindavan and chant.
You are so good.
Book your ticket.
Thank you. You are so wonderful.
Dhanyavad. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, we have more raise hands and chat question also. Oh, I think Akshar Prabhu put his question in the chat box. 1 second. Yeah. Would you like to read, Prabhu, or shall I read it? It's a long question.
Okay, we are told not to associate with non-devotees. Also in CC it is said, Bharata Bhumite Manusya Janma Hai Janam Sarthakar. So we should focus on our own spiritual growth, because there is so much to do in 9 limbs of devotional service. So it's okay not to preach. How to do Paropakar. When we practice our bhakti very sincerely, that itself is a preaching. If you chant very sincerely, if you regularly read Bhagavatam, automatically whoever is around you, they will all become devotees. No need to tell also to become devotees. It's more, preaching is not that we have to speak. Preaching is more as an example. If you behave very nicely, that itself is a big preaching. Like yesterday, one devotee, he was sharing that his wife attended some course. It is in some foreign country. She attended some course. She never met devotees, but she started practicing online only. And her husband called to a devotee who is training that and said, see, my wife is booking a ticket to India and she's going to Mayapur, and she never met any devotees, and she never saw ISKCON or anything. She's first time coming. And he said, I'm also coming with her. I am coming because I'm seeing a great change in her. That's why I want to come. She did not preach, but husband got changed because the example was so nice. So it's not that you have to speak. You can practice nicely, sincerely chant, every day nicely attend Bhagavatam class, read sincerely, do service to the deities. That is actually we want somebody like that. That is the best preaching.
Very nicely explained, Prabhuji. Preach by the example, the way we walk and do our daily duties. Just by seeing us, others will practice. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a nice example of that devotee who changed her husband, and she even did not even meet the devotees here. It's so nice how the just by it says na, even a book. I was recently seeing the traveling Sankirtan party YouTube channel. They were like, going to everyone, and somebody is not taking. They're just telling at least you can touch the book. Something, if anything can change, like how hard work they are doing to preach this book. Even one line they are reading, that change will come. Always Srila Prabhupada books are so nice that we can see by this example that you shared us, Prabhuji. Teaching, just by teachings, everybody can be changed. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. There is one
Prabhu,
more question.
preaching means sadachar, Prabhu. Preaching means sadachar. The way you
Yeah, that
live
is the
the
best preaching, bro. So many people are there who are speaking. Very few are there who are setting example.
Prabhuji, there is one more question. They were asking something, qualities of Krishna. I don't know where is that question went. Someone asked if you can.
First question, that is.
Yeah. Prabhuji, can you please give some insight about that, Prabhuji?
No, she's telling, can you take class on glorifying qualities of Krishna so that we can meditate, Prabhuji? So she want a class on glories.
Yes, I
glorifying.
understood, Prabhuji, but I was saying at least to
So
satisfy.
the 10th canto whole is what is important. No? We have to, the absorption on Krishna should develop. So when we hear the past tense of Krishna, but that should come slowly. We should start from first canto Bhagavatam. And anything that is connected to Krishna, whole Bhagavatam, the meditating on what is said in Bhagavatam is also making us closer to Krishna. So, and then slowly we reach 10th canto where we discuss the glories, the past tense that Krishna is doing. And when we read, like some pastime will so much stuck, and you want to hear the pastime again and again, same pastime. We will not get bored. Hundreds of times you will hear the same pastimes and you will be very happy. That's actually what state we should come. We said, wow, such a nice pastime. Kaliya Leela, and how Krishna is catching the emotions of Yashoda Mai, catching the emotions of all the Brajavasis. You'll be so excited with Kaliya Leela. Or Govardhan Leela. It's so nice how Krishna is doing. Or some Leela will so much capture us and that we don't want to go out of it. So every time we go, read again and again. And that's how we develop. So we feel so nice. Krishna is so nice person, and because now Bhagavatam is very deep, we will never complete Bhagavatam. We will never complete Bhagavad Gita only. Yesterday I was hearing from Bhakti Dhanma. He said Vyasdev also did not completely understand Bhagavad Gita. He's still reading Bhagavad Gita in Uttar Badri. He's still reading Bhagavad Gita. That means so much is there in that. So every pastime is more and more deeper. So we get attracted like that. Yes. I don't know, I answered or not.
Yeah. Prabhuji, there is another question regarding the understanding. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you so much for the beautiful class. Just wanted to check if my understanding, you discussed that we should cultivate ourselves, that our mind should not desire other than to please Krishna. If we are not able to do, then pray to Krishna to fulfill the desire or take it away. This is
This is
the
a correct understanding. Yeah, either we ask Krishna at least fulfill or at least remove that desire from my heart so that I'll not worry about it. Because like say, somebody want to, he want to have a beautiful house or something, and then it is not working for him. Then he say, okay, Krishna, now my age is getting over. Better take away the desire from my heart. If you want, you can give. Otherwise, at least remove the desire and give me a strength and intelligence so that I understand that I don't need it. So we should ask Krishna for intelligence. Once we get it, then we are free.
Very bold, very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. So again, we have Radha Jyoti Mataji's raised hand and Shamagauri Mataji. Would you like to go with your question? And then we'll take Radha Jyoti Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Very, very beautiful class, Prabhuji, and very nicely you explained how the like old age, the joint families were there, and there are very less problems compared to now. I also, I actually feeling that everybody, almost every couple has only one child. we are that way we are reducing the quantity, but also the kids, they are feeling alone. I see so many kids, they are in depression, and even though they are having good grades in school, they are very busy, they are very nice, everything is one time looks very nice, another time say, oh, she's in depression, he's in depression, like that. It's like, why this is happening? Because they are feeling lonely. And our age, like, what was happening, somebody or the other in the house or outside, otherwise mom say go play outside, and outside lots of children, they are playing outside. Nowadays nobody's outside, everybody is stuck in their computer and phone and everything.
I also see in front of our house, there's so much place, but hardly any children come and play here. They're all busy with their tuitions and all. I feel so sad. My sister, she used to send her children down, say, go and play. And the children say, Mama, nobody's there to play there. She used to feel sad, array, nobody's coming and playing with my children.
Yeah.
So they don't play only nowadays. They're so busy with these things. Yeah, now things are becoming
This
very
whole
difficult.
system, Prabhuji, I was feeling, even Bhakti Vinod Thakur says the Vaishnavas' houses should be filled with kids, and there is no hardly any child in the family. But when Maharaj came here and he said, you should not spend much time in the family life. You should have only one or two kids, and you are done, and you are spend rest of the time in um, Krishna service. So for us it is good, Prabhuji, but for the children, future of children, what will happen to them?
Actually, we have to, we cannot, it's not renouncing Mataji, it's actually engaging in a proper way. Like, no, the kids are there, then together you do devotion. It's not that nothing need to be given up. We just have to add Krishna. No need to give the house also. You just have to meditate on Krishna. That is the purpose. Anything that is blocking me to meditate on Krishna, we just have to avoid it. But otherwise, everything, let the children also, if you are very sincerely practicing, you have 2, 3 children, they will also take an example. They will also become devotees. If not now, some other time. So it's people are, they think we have to give up. It is extreme. We should not give up. We should work on consciousness, developing on consciousness. That is the point.
Yeah.
And here now, because what they thought, we will increase more and more facilities, people will get more time. But unfortunately, people people don't have time only nowadays. In the childhood, we used to have so much time. Summer means 2 months, no need to do anything. Just eat and play. But now people, I don't see, even in this holidays also, children don't play. I feel very sad for them. They're stuck up with TV and other things. Right?
Yes.
Even, yeah.
So the parents are giving the children the mobile, no. My grandson, both the children with the mobile, the game, TV games and all. So they are not getting the bhakti at all, no. The parents are doing, but the children are given all these things. So how to stop that habit? That's really a very bad thing, bro. I think it's all the children getting totally wasted in video games. Not going out, no play, nothing, just. I think we have to make you start some classes.
Connection gone,
Yeah.
Mataji? Yeah, even I got confused. Is Prabhuji hearing us attentively, or Prabhuji's internet gone? I think his connection gone. He needs to rejoin. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Prabhu's face is there.
Yeah. It will get disconnected. Yeah, it got disconnected. Now he'll join back. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Shamu Gauri
It's a
Mataji.
very alarming
beautiful
time, actually.
question.
Yeah.
Very
I
alarming
wanted
time
to,
for the kids.
yeah. We should have,
Some
something
children's
for the
class.
devotee, actually devotee.
Yeah.
kids.
So the parents are so serious in practicing, they're forgetting their children. In your case, it's nice, Balabrinda, they're all very serious mothers. But in many houses, in my house also, their father, mother so busy, they're only tick, whole day.
Oh.
But I am very happy that Balabrinda comes every day and attends the class and
Yeah.
She gives
Yeah,
the name and then
okay,
Mataji says,
Balavrinda, you
Vinita
know, yeah. So this age, you know, who the kid who doesn't play video games, he will be like, you know, top of
Attend
the head
Bhagavatam
of
class.
everybody. It's like
I
a
think we should make
Bhagavatam
one
class.
program for children also in this afternoon. So in the morning
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
we have programs in our Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. We
Yes,
have.
yes.
We are
Matching
having the
with our
summer
time.
camp also is going on. Children are joining. It has been a week. They are learning Mahabharat. All the teachers are teaching very nicely and
I saw,
different
but the time
activities
is
are
not
going
matching, no?
on.
The timing is not matching.
Yeah, I know, Prabhuji, but if we put little later, here kids needs to go play outside in the evening. So Prabhuji joined back as I'm going to contact him. So
Yeah,
that's the
Prabhuji,
reason we put
Prabhuji.
that time so that kids also get a chance to hear and also go time play because they need to play outside. So in the
We'll tell
evening
Radha
time, if we put,
Prabhu, we'll tell
yeah.
Radha Prabhu to do some class for children, no? Every day, half an hour. So we'll tell all the kids to come and sit.
I'll take stories from Puranas.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I had one more question. Like, you know, we always say that there is no name of Radharani in the Bhagavatam. And you said the whole Bhagavatam is like glorification of Srimati Radharani.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
so,
a Bhagavatam is a poetry, Mataji. Poem, na, you don't directly tell anything. You have to indirectly, then it is a poem. Like I gave the example. Na, poem means you just are speaking something, but you're indicating something else.
yeah. So
Like I told about the breeze and the moon and other things.
In Marathi, we learn in school, like it's called Anyokti. Anyokti means you give the whole verse, but there is nothing, if you don't understand the meaning of anything, you will not see what they are talking about.
Yeah, this is called Vyangyana Vritti, Bhagavatam.
Vyanjan, like that.
That means the
So-
tir is somewhere and Nishana is somewhere else, like that. The tir is sitting somewhere.
They say in Hindi like kahi pe nigahe, kahi pe nishana. So nishana is somewhere that like that.
Is it Bhagavatam like that, Prabhu? Radharani is there.
Bhagavatam is a poem, bro. Sukadeva Goswami is in a poetry way. Poem, na, it's like that only. If it is a directly meaning, na, it's very dry. It's not poem. Poem means it should be like that only. Then only, and it's a so sweet poem. And Sukadeva Goswami is composing it. So he's composing in such a way that it is indicating something, and that's why it's an indirectly indicating. And whoever is very like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, every verse of Bhagavatam is glorifying Srimati Radharani only. So he's able to see that.
It's a double meaning, inside hidden meaning.
Yeah.
Hidden meaning, yes.
Hidden meaning, yeah.
Only for the pure devotees they can see. Others can just read and just
So
finish off.
we need
We have to, that's
experts.
why, go through the commentary. Commentary will explain. Like first
We need
Bhagavatam is talking about Radha and Krishna. He says first shloka Janmadhyasya Tonvayadis Radha and Krishna. He gives a meaning also for that. So the example the Jiva Goswami gives of I told him Mehendi. It's a green. You apply to your hand, it becomes red. So red is there in Mehendi everywhere, but you cannot see it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nice explanation. Hare Krishna.
So red is Radharani and green is Krishna. How do you relate?
No, the example is like that.
But Janmadhyasya, can you tell how it is Radharani coming there? Can you just
Radha and Krishna, Prabhu. I will send you the Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary is there, Prabhu. You will get it. Saradarshini, I can send you personally.
Please, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Looks like you don't have power there, but still you are giving class. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
No, my mobile is cooperating.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Giving
Radha
class.
Jyoti Mataji, please go ahead with your question.
Thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji, you mentioned about the quality of chanting that we do in Dham is completely different and it enhances our chanting. So I just wanted to know what exactly happens in the Dham. And because our
Yeah, there is
consciousness...
so much potency is there, Mataji, because so many great Vaishnavas have chanted there. and Lord personally is still doing pastimes there, and that has a great effect. As soon as we go, no, even any materialistic person he goes there, he will definitely feel that spiritual vibrations. That's why Lord comes, appears, so that he can give that facility for us. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he gave the importance of Dham? Because it has a special potency. Like, no, every place has an effect on our mind. So there are 10 things that affect our mind. Chanting basically at home and other places, sometimes it is dull because it directly affects our mind. If you are what place we are staying, na, based on that it affects our mind. So 10 things that affect mind: water, the scriptures, and then the work you are doing. Like the 10 things are there. One of the thing is the place. So when we stay in a dham, immediately it has a spiritual potency in it, and the water in the dham also has that effect. So these are the things that will make a difference. And like, say you are sitting in a crowded train and chanting, and we are sitting in our house in front of altar and chanting. Both are places only, but it does definitely so much effect. So, but same thing in dham. What happens is, when we go dham, we feel I don't need anything. I just need Krishna. So immediately mind becomes very calm. So what happens is, like, we need to make our mind calm. Desires and thoughts and all these things, and they're so much bombarding our thoughts every time. More the thoughts are reduced, more our mind is calm, more we can focus on the holy name. So what happens is, why we get problem is, so many thoughts are there all the time for us. So, and more the desires, more the thoughts. More we distract our mind with the lust, greed, pride, anger, envy, more it is difficult to focus on the holy name. That's why we should not become envious of anybody. Don't hear negative of anyone. Don't criticize anyone. Always try to be in a very nice state of consciousness. Try to give quality job for Krishna. When you are cooking and offering to deities, you should know, this is very important. We should do quality cooking and offer to Krishna. Always do best quality, even though you may have a simple ingredients, but the quality of cooking should be very nice, because it helps, because everybody will, and offering should be very nice. All the family members, their consciousness is depending on what you are cooking. While cooking, we should do kirtan or hear lecture, and everything should be properly neat and clean. We should wash them nicely, take the best qualities, whatever possible with our capacity. So why I'm telling is, if you just focus on quality of your cooking, it will improve your quality of chanting also, because we are quality conscious, and quality conscious at chanting also. So everything has that effect. So you work on quality, and quality in chanting also.
So Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Prabhuji,
Yes.
what is affecting our mind? The 10 points that you were mentioning. Could you please mention, please, Prabhuji?
Yeah, these are there in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where not 10th canto, it's in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. All these 10 items are listed, where the, what do you say, the things that affect our mind are given. So 10 things that 10 factors that affect our mind are there. So I have made one presentation. Actually, I have shared also one time, but I will again show. I will show in the. I'll just share the screen for you. So these are the 10 things. Agama, and Apa means water. Agama is the book which we are reading, which is influence. There's Praja, there's association. There's Karma, the activity we do. Kalam is the time factor. Desham is the place. And then there is Jnana. I'll just increase the size. Yeah, I think you are able to see now. So there is Kala, Desha, and there is Jnana, Mantra, Dhyana, and this is what do you call rituals, sanskaras. So these are the 10 things that will affect. So rituals for purification, chanting of mantra, birth, meditation, and association, the place, the time, the liquid, all these things.
Can you send the copy, Prabhu?
Yes.
Prabhu,
These are
can
the
you
10.
post
This is
this
from
in the
Bhagavatam only.
group? Hare
I
Krishna.
can
Prabhu,
post
can
to
you?
Mataji. She can. Yes, yes, Mataji. This is from
Prabhu, what
Bhagavatam.
is that birth? It was written. What exactly? Birth.
Janma means what type of birth, based on that his mind is affected. So if you are born in a good cultured family or a traditional family, it has a different mind.
Acha,
So it
acha.
has effect on mind. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. If
Thank
you
you so
share
much.
in-depth
Yeah,
detail.
I'll send you, Mata. You can share in the group.
Okay. Eternally grateful to you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for enlightening us today. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Correct.
This is very important what you told now, the 10 points. 11th canto, which chapter and sloka is separate, no?
I don't remember the shloka number, bro. I'll
Okay.
just see if I have written here. I didn't write the shloka, bro. I forgot.
It's very important. Please send Prabhu.
Um,
So we can clear the mind. Mind is the biggest
yes,
enemy.
these are the. Yes.
Please, this chart you post it in the group, no, Prabhu.
Yeah.
I don't have,
Prabhuji
I mean,
will be
not in the
sending.
group, so I will be.
Yeah, Prabhuji will be
I'll
sending
send to Mataji, she can post. Yes.
I'll be posting it in the
Okay.
group. Yeah.
Please.
Whatever notes any speaker sends us, we will definitely post it in the group. Yeah. We have one more raise hand, Prabhuji. Sarita Mataji, do you want to go ahead and ask your question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam.
Dandvat Pranam.
Prabhuji, can you take class on qualities of Krishna in detail, Prabhuji?
Yes.
So that we can repeat and listen to the class every day.
Yes, I will
A
try.
quality class with the qualities of Krishna only. Each quality in detail. Please,
64
Prabhuji.
questions.
Yeah. I
It
think
is
you may
highly
already
needed.
have some senior devotees who might have already given it, but I can also try. I will just see how much I can be able to explain.
Okay, Prabhuji.
You can cover in one day, Prabhu. One day, one class, that takes more time.
64 qualities.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, Mataji?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Even the power is not there, you're still there on the call and you're giving question and answers. Thank you so much. I would like to offer my obeisances to you and all the Vaishnavas assembled on the call. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च
namo
पतितानां
namah
Ananda
पावनेभ्यो
Vaishnava
नमो
Pavanebhyo
नमः।
Vaishnavaya Namo Namo Purti Vaishnava
Jai.
Bhakti
Praise
Jai
Radha
Shri
Pramod
Jai.
Prabhuji
Prabhupada
ki
Jai.
Jai.
Oh, Ranga.
Nityananda.
Nityananda.
Ranga, Nityananda,
Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.
Nityananda.
Gopal
Thank you
Vrindavana.
everyone for
Hare
joining.
Krishna.
Bhagavad
Bol,
Gita ki Jai Ho.
Prabhu,
Hari Hari Bol.
Sundays you take a different class about Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Can you ask that again, Mataji?
No, Sunday Prabhuji takes a different class about this one. Every day he takes Bhagavad Gita, no continuation.
I take morning in a different group, Mataji, not this group.
Acha, I'm there in that group also, no, Prabhu? Bhagavad Gita you
I
take no every
take
day.
morning.
But Sundays you take
Morning
this
I
group,
take.
no? Morning.
Morning I take. This is actually, this group is different. Bhakti Sangha group. You get every day different speakers here.
I know. I have heard so many speakers on this thing, but timings on Sundays will be same every Sunday
I take
or
8
what
o'clock
exactly?
morning, Mate. Sunday 8 o'clock morning I take.
I always miss that, Prabhu, because in our temple Bhagavatam will be there. So I always miss your morning class on
Here the
Sundays.
recordings you can hear.
But this evening session, Prabhu, on Sundays?
No, evening I don't have.
Acha, but today how come you are taking?
Today I joined Bhakti Sangha. I am giving Bhakti Sangha.
Acha,
It is
you
So
joined that group. Oh,
Yeah.
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 The other class is not there. That's why Prabhuji came here. Otherwise, he would have said, "Oh, I'm busy."
I have only
Yes.
Monday to Friday I have classes.
Prabhuji
I
is
give
very
Monday to Friday
shant
class.
and he is very sober and is very peacefully he answers our question. He's so patient and he never gets irritated or something like that. He is
Prabhuji
so
is already a
patient.
pure devotee. Radha Pramod Prabhu.
Yeah, really, he has got so much of patience. I always pray God that give me patience like Prabhuji. Really,
Prabhuji,
so wonderful this thing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
हाँ माताजी.
Prabhuji, you do yatras also?
हाँ yes माताजी.
We do want to come with you, Prabhuji. Take association and
In Kartik I am taking Vrindavan.
If
Prabhuji,
we
Japa
do,
retreat also you take, Prabhuji. We will join you.
I attended Bhakti Vigyan Maharaj Japa retreat last April. Maybe next year now again we have in after Kartik and next April also we have retreat with Bhakti Vigyan Maharaj. We
where,
can
Prabhuji?
join.
Where?
Govardhan, Vrindavan.
Govardhan. Okay, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji,
Thank
please
you,
update
Prabhuji.
your schedule in Bhakti Sangha also.
You I will send to Mataji. She can personally send you.
Even if you
Thank
do
you.
yatra to Mayapur
Prabhu,
also, Prabhuji.
if we want to join Bhakti Sangha group, that link will be there about who can send that link?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mataji, did you got today notification? Did you see notification somewhere? How did you got today join in this call?
This every day I attend Prabhuji's Bhagavad Gita class, no? In
So
that only
Prabhuji has sent
this
the
link
poster
was.
over there and notification for that.
I have
There
sent
is
in
there.
my group. I posted in my
Yes.
group also.
There, if you
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
if you see, follow us. That is the link, Mataji. But still, I can paste here. If you go here, we have our Facebook. Everything is there. Facebook, WhatsApp, everything. If you click on that, you'll be there.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Mataji.
So
Nice
whatever the
cooperation.
follow-up message is there, in that details will be there. How you can connect us. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So can we close here? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His
Jai.
grace Radha Pramod Prabhuji ki jai.
Jai.
Thanks.
Jai ho!
We'll
Go.
call you.